Hello, welcome back. Today we're playing Dwarf Fortress. It's a fucking amazing game done by Bay12 Games. It's completely free as well, and it's been under work for about 11 years already. It's a massive game. The graphics are not the best, as you will soon see, but once you get used to it, the gameplay and the depth of it is just amazing. We'll be playing Fortress mode. There's also Adventure mode, which I'll probably be playing later. And we need to start by creating a new world. Now I should mention that I have I'm using the lazy new pack. Comes with this more easier kind of launch screen, some tile sets and such. I'm using Phoebus. I can play with the basic ASCII crafts, but I've gotten used to the Phoebus tile sets, which add some color and stuff, actually has pictures, and they're not just this sort of keyboard characters, but each to their own. I think the ASCII may be better in the long run, as you get more immersed when you have to imagine everything. But yeah, your imagination is the strongest graphics card. So let's create a new world. Welcome to the alpha of Dwarf Fortress. You can read that if you want. And we'll pick a small world I think that's pretty nice for fortresses. I usually use the advanced parameters, but I seem to have lost my usual one, so I'm just going to do this. So also you can see how get started easier. I'll be teaching you the basics pretty much, from, you know, digging a hole to military and food and stuff. All important. And remember, if you start playing this, losing is fun. We'll pick short history, a number of civilizations to medium, sites, let's put it to very high. I like to have a lot of stuff to... Actually, let's put it to high, since I don't know if it's just cities and stuff. In the advanced you can choose if there's stuff like necromancers, towers and whatnot. And number of beasts, we'll put it very high, so we have loads of fun stuff to fight with. And natural savagery, very high. This setting is kinda difficult, so if you're a complete noob and want an easier start, you might wanna set these to low, but you'll miss out, actually. This game is at the best if you play like you know, so to speak, on full difficulty. You don't make stuff easier for yourself. Mineral occurrence, let's put it to I'm thinking we should use frequent. Now let's put it everywhere. This is the easiest thing for this one, but saves us some time, and it's not that big a deal in the long run either, since if everything else fails, you can just mine Goblinite. Woo, spoilers. So let's go. When I press Y, it's gonna start generating the world. I may have to generate multiple worlds because I want certain things. I want necromancer towers and stuff to be there. So I'm gonna cut the recording, and when I put it back on, I've hopefully found a suitable world. So we'll generate, and the generation can take a long while. Although small worlds shouldn't take too long, so yeah, we'll see soon. And I'm back. We have created the ageless world, Uznubbazong. Right. This is the world's map, represented by these figures. I've made sure that there's elves around, there's humans around, there's goblins around, and most importantly, there's dwarves around. And if we see here, this sort of purple area is haunted or worse. There is a lone necromancer tower down here, which are pretty cool to have around for fun and for weaponizing. So now we'll go to picking a site. We'll accept the world with enter. Saving the world. Offloading units. And voila. And we'll press start playing. We'll use, yeah, of course, Fortress mode. Now we're in the site selection screen. In the upper left corner we have the local map. And let's see. In the upper right we have some stuff about the site. And I'm gonna try and find some place where there's plenty of minerals, but where there's also lots of dangerous beasts lurking around, preferably elephants. They're goddamn dangerous. But I don't think we have a rainforest here, which is a bit of a bummer. We also don't want it to be too hot or too cold, although it would make for a nice challenge to settle some in the glacier or something. The field of dimping. We also want to make sure that we have all the civilizations have access to us, even the fun ones. God. And maybe we'll also mirthful. So these are actually good areas, and they're generally pretty harmless places, much easier places actually, but there are some very dangerous creatures you can find there, mainly unicorns. They may not sound too dangerous, but goddamn ponies, they can tear dwarf into pieces, or rather puncture their faces with their horns. Now we have the neighbor screen, so it looks like that wherever we go we have the basic civs here. Aren't there any kobolds? I don't think they even show up. Yeah. So these areas, I think these areas are the ones that are evil. So we could, if we want some challenge, embark upon this sort of landscape, but there are some there can be evil weather or the dead animating and that sort of thing, minor stuff. It's hot around here, really hot, scorching. So yeah, we'd have to embark pretty close here to get the tower. What to do? Well, I have never actually tried a hot area. I think it means that most water evaporates on the outside, which makes it slightly difficult. But we'll try it. We might even get some special monsters and animals I haven't seen before. I don't think we'll be going for the mirthful areas, mainly because undead, again a little spoilers I guess, can insta-die if they enter a certain sort of area with the appropriate characteristics, which isn't that good. Actually, I like to. I mean, if you are embarking near a tower, I want them to actually attack me. Again, kind of like spoilers, but you don't even know what they do, so it's not too bad. And we want some or very deep soil, shallow metals, and deep metals. This side would have them all. Temperature is hot. It's tropical shrubland. If possible, I want something that has something exotic with it. Tropical savanna. I don't think we're going to get any better than that. So trees are sparse, which is not the best, but using the what were the keys? U, M, K, and H, we can move our chosen area in the local screen, as you can see. We can look for better sites by using also F1 or F2. It looks like there's sparse vegetation everywhere. Not the best. Again. Well, let's look for a more... Since you need wood for a lot of things. For instance, building stuff and making charcoal. Freshwater marsh. Oh, here. Nah, moderate would be better. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to embark on a sparse vegetation, sparse trees area, but I guess that's okay. There's less mess going around at least. And if possible, we're going to embark on this sort of a brook. And I'm going to resize my area a bit so we have a larger place to explore and do stuff in. And how do you want this brook to be? I think that would be nice. And lastly, we want to check out... let's take the located anvil as our sieve from the Your Civilization screen. And we need to do this again. So, well, that'll do. We want to have yeah, it's low elevation. We have some medium cliffs, which should be fine. Are there any better places? Well, that'll do. You have to change layers a bit, but that's fine. So yeah, now we're pressing Embark. E. You've selected a large area. Choose a smaller area if you experience lags. Embark. And we're going to prepare for the journey carefully. If this is boring to you, it shouldn't be if you want to play this game. But I'll be skipping to the game. I put a link probably to skip to the gameplay part if you want. If you want to be named as a dwarf in my fortress, give me a comment. I'll try to name as many of you as possible. Now, how are we going to do this? We need to assess these dwarves, their natural traits, and then assign them labors accordingly. But I think first we're going to choose proper items. And we're going to try to conserve resources. Picks, basically they're the only thing you should always take with you, along with drinks and food. We're gonna try and fiber thread is always more expensive than silk for some reason, at least certain silks. So we're going to switch these. We have 3 of those. This font is kind of weird, but I had to change to it in order for fraps to work. Yep. And then we'll cavefish. I don't want cavefish because I think we have to clean them in order for them to be edible. Plump helmets are your basic food. Not your basic, but you can use it for pretty much everything. You can eat them raw, you can brew them, you can make food with them. So you should at least have some seeds for it. And we're actually going to put in more seeds for these, all of them. So in case we lose some, we still have some seeds. We have 60 drink. Iron anvil isn't really necessary, but we're gonna take it anyway. Crutches, wheelbarrows, buckets, we're gonna take them. I'm going to add more drinks. They're basically your dwarves can drink water. If they don't drink anything, they will die. But if they can get booze, they're gonna get cranky. And cranky dwarves can do some crazy stuff. And then we'll choose animals. A couple of them. Cats. If you take them, be advised, there's gonna be trouble ahead. So I'm not gonna take cats. Those mind-controlling bastards. Camels. I guess our civilization is located in desert then. But we'll want some dogs in any case. Those can help defend and guard your fortress. I'm not sure which means which, so I'm gonna take 2 of each. I'm gonna figure out later what these symbols mean. On the 2D font, it's displayed more logically with the appropriate signs. Then we want some livestock, and I think I'm going to go for pigs and turkeys. Since both of them don't need graze, you can keep them inside of your fortress, so raiders don't kill them, and they give you a decent amount of meat, and in turkey's case, they give you a decent amount of eggs too. So we'll take 1 boar and 2 sows, and do the same with the turkeys if our civ has them. I'm gonna check if we have anything really cool here. No, just basics, and then the camels, which I suppose are pretty nice, but I don't think they serve any purpose for us. I'm gonna take 3 turkey hens and 1 gobbler. You need a male always to, so your animals breed, and then we'll start choosing stuff for our dwarves. This is a tedious part, I think. I may have to even cut this video, although not necessary. In fact, I'll probably put the gameplay in the next video, so you can skip this wholly if you want. If you just wanna see how this game plays, and the music coming. Kip Olinaron has been quite content lately. 79. Dwarves live to about 120 years, unless they, in most cases, meet an untimely death in the hands of some horrid abomination or a crazy murderer or something. She's strong, but she's extremely quick to tire, so she's not the best choice for our military dwarf. I'm gonna probably go for one dedicated miner, a mason, and a smith guy, woodworker. The expedition leader will have all those sort of clerk skills like bookkeeping and stuff. So he's gonna keep our fortress running smoothly. And then we'll have one of our dwarves is gonna be our military commander. I like to get this, you know, the original dwarf, one of the original 7 dwarves that we get on the start, as the head of our military. She has great mystical sense, a great ability to focus, a great feel for social relationships, a great deal of patience, and a good spatial sense, but she has a meager creativity, bad intuition, and very bad sense of empathy. So she's not really good for any particular job. We'll take a look at Vugar. I'll try to speed this up a bit. View. We're rarely sick, so he might make a good doctor if he wasn't such a big dumbass. He has an iron will though, but he has a shortage of patience, poor focus, an iffy memory, a poor ability to manage or understand social relationships, and poor spatial sense. So he's likely gonna be our farmer, to be frank. I mean, he's gonna be pretty bad at everything else, but he's not gonna give in very easily. Even if he gets horrible boils and awful pains from a strange disease, he's probably not gonna stop working, so that's good. And my phone is ringing. Be right back. We're back again. Sorry for the disturbance. Great creativity, good intellect. He's pretty good for a worker of some sorts. Very strong, book to heal, but she's quick to tire, blah blah blah. So she's both strong and flimsy. These guys are really scrubs, you know. Quick to tire, great creativity, blah blah blah. He might make a good doctor, actually. Mighty, quick to tire, susceptible to disease. She has a natural inclination toward language and a great feel for the surrounding space. Another crappy one. Rith, flimsy, quick to tire again. She has a great feel for social relationships and an amazing spatial sense, but she has little linguistic ability. Yeah. So what the hell are we going to do? I think she's gonna be our expedition leader. She has good traits for that. So first of all, we want her to be let's see here. Oh yeah, Judge of Intent. It's good for trading. Might as well put these to novice. And then she's also gonna be our architect, I think. Where's that skill? Oh, actually, let's also put her as a miner, adequate miner, and the rest will go to the building designer over here. Now we'll actually put the rest of them later. And we'll, yeah, let's make him, her, whatever, as our farmer. For that, she's gonna need grower, also maybe herbalist. That's his basic skills. Great creativity, but a little patience. So she's gonna be our other miner, I think. And we'll also put her into, let's see here. We'll figure out that later. Now, Saxel. I think he's gonna be our military dwarf, since he's the pretty much the only one who isn't this complete weakling who's gonna get, you know, completely ravaged by a fucking badger or something. Important stuff means we need teacher for him, and the rest we'll put into some form of. I think we'll make him a sword dwarf. Sort of a all-round weapon, good for a lot of stuff. And more importantly, we need shield user, armor user. Fighter is quick to level up, but dodger is very, very important. I think we'll one here, and one more here. And we have one more. I think we'll put it to swordsman, or should I say sword dwarf. So he now knows how to fight a bit, so he'll need some weapons actually. We'll give him a shield and a sword, I think. New weapons. Alright, we need a training axe too. Pine one. They can use that to cut trees for some reason. Much cheaper than the copper ones we had. And then we'll. It wasn't the weapons, right? Wasn't that? Yeah, here. We'll take a copper one. Silver is good for heavy weapons, but crap for cutting weapons. Copper is the cheapest one, good, pretty good for cutting weapons, like the short sword. And then we'll give him a buckler or a shield. Yeah, got copper buckler. So we can now fend off some basic beasts that may attack us if we're unlucky. Back to our dwarves. So this one's a farmer. This one's a farmer. No, he's the digger. Right. Quick desire, great creativity, great focus. He might make a really good crafter, in fact. So we'll look into that. Sodal, mighty. Another scrub. We'll make him our doctor, I think. Since he's not necessarily dumb. He's just average in that respect. So he won't have any disadvantages within that. Wound dresser, diagnostician, surgeon, bone doctor, and suturer. We have some points left, so we'll also put him into. What should we put him into? We'll see. Now we'll need a dedicated crafter, I think. And this one's perfect for that. Novice stone crafter, bone carver. Also make him a gem guy, a jeweler, and he's 5 points left. So I think we'll put them into mason and carpenter. And just for our fortress to be extra pretty, we'll put some here. And stone crafting is gonna be a major source for income for us, since we can trade with caravans and stuff in this game too. So that's sorted out. Then I said I wanted a smith guy as well. I think I said that, so, but, what's this guy's creativity? Meager. So not, we'll boost this mining. And now this guy. He's gonna be our smith. He doesn't need to focus. So, armor smith, metal smith, furnace operator. Oh, actually, the crafter guy. We're gonna take 1 point of this and put it into mechanic. It's really important that we have some there, and we'll actually put that up to average. Can make traps and all sort of with boost that with that skill. Yeah. So, oh yeah, weaponsmith, and let's put some into bowyer as well. So he's in charge of our awesome armor in general. And these two skills are really good to have high. So we're gonna boost them to hell. Like that. Now dwarves can also do jobs they don't have any experience in. They don't have any problems with that. But it may bring you some problems. Or you know, you have to skill them up a lot for them to become any good with that stuff. And now this guy was our... What was he? He was our... Yeah, so we are also going to make him our brewer and cook. That's another really important skill to have. This miner has a lot of skill points to spare too, so what could we use? Well, let's see here. What should we do with this guy? I think we should we need a woodcutter anyway, so this guy can also handle that. And so also this thing also costs us those points down there, which limits the stuff we're gonna be able to take with us. I think he's gonna be our butcher and tanner. Those things don't take too much. And now I remember that Saxel, our military guy, he's gonna have to be a animal trainer as well. So we'll take at 1 point of that at that there. I think we're kind of set there, so we'll just we'll add some stuff here. You can never have too much stuff. I think we're gonna boost these PLUMP helmets, and then some of these, and no, actually we have no, like that. So now we're finally set, and I'll press embark. Right after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Artobotig. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the hyenas get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Imushlertet. Dyke Tangles. Nice name. Strike the earth. Strike the earth. Right. So, thank you for joining me. Next episode is going to be the actual gameplay, and I hope you have a good day. Give us some feedback, and especially if you want to be dwarfed here, I can name these dwarfs after you if you want. So, give me a comment on that. And I'll see you next time.